Hello friends, this is Moonday Faery with another pick a card reading, and today we're gonna find out what do they show versus how do they really feel. So for that reading I've got two different sets of tarot cards. One is the Universal Tarot, Rider-Waite-Smith tarots. I've got another one which is the Dugan's Witch's Tarot, and I've got one oracle card as an advice, and this is going to be Doreen's Virtues, the Romance Angels. And I've also got the jasmine incense going on in the background. You can't see it, but oh my god, it's so strong. I didn't expect it to be that strong. But it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. And I will quickly explain how does it work if you are new to this kind of reading. So we've got 4 groups of cards. We've got group number 1, group number 2, group number 3 and group number 4. And you intuitively choose one group of cards and they're going to give you the answer to your question. Remember to only choose one group of cards and focus on one person when you are choosing the group. It's very important. If you want to pause this video right now, it's fine. You're free to do that. You can resume the video later on and just get to your reading. I'm gonna try my best to add the timestamps. This time I always forget about it, or I'm just not really sure how to do it in general. So yeah, but I'm gonna try my best. Another thing I wanted to say is that, oh my god guys, you are just so amazing with all your likes, with your comments. New people, you're amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you so much. You just make my day. Every time I see a new person subscribing to my channel, believe me, I feel extremely grateful for that. Is there anything else I wanted to add? Oh yeah, guys, remember, please remember, please, this is a collective reading, which just means not everything is going to resonate with you, so take whatever does resonate and just leave the rest. Okay, so if you're ready, let's start our reading from the group number 1. So just let me move all the groups to the sides, and we are going to find out what do they show and how do they really feel. So the first group of tarot is going to help me to see what do they show. Okay, so I can see definitely from all of this, they show either that they're not very interested, or that they're trying to kind of make themselves look like a victim, honestly, because we've got this very strong card, which is the Hierophant over here, and it speaks about the tradition, it speaks about the structure, it speaks about sometimes a marriage, you know, sometimes legal issues, speaks about the religion very often, but it's next to this Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is all about juggling something, you know, very often it's about juggling your free time, your family time versus your work time, your studying time, your uni time, so job versus family, things like that. And we've got the Eight of Swords, which is the feeling of being trapped. However, you know, to me, this person is kind of showing that they're like in the middle, like not really in the middle, but they're trying so hard to show that, you know, like, oh gosh, to show you that they're not I don't know, to me it just speaks they're showing they're not really being interested. However, they might be a little bit interested. Yeah, I think they're not really sure what to do, because they, you know, it's like they are interested, but on the other hand, they're not interested, and that's what they're trying to show. So sometimes they might be really cold and down to earth, and kind of being like, oh, you know, like, I am not interested, or you find out yourself if I'm interested or not. And on the other hand, they're kind of like, oh, you know, like, oh, I'm trapped here, you know, like maybe you're trying uh to they're kind of, they might be showing that, you know, you're the one who is kind of trying to oh my gosh, how to explain that, to wrap themselves, like wrap yourself basically around them, you know, that they have no choice but to like you. This is what they might show. I mean, I think there are when what they're showing is a lot of drama, okay? Like they're kind of being over dramatic with what they're showing. They're trying to get the attention of people for some weird reason. They kind of feel like a drama queen to me. I don't know why, but let's see, what do they how do they actually feel? So we've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the King of Wands, and we've got Three of Cups. Yeah, so to me, definitely they love the attention, okay? They feel like, oh my gosh, okay. So one card under this. All right, so they're like literally showing, you know, they're so not interested, because maybe you're from a different background. It could be a different religious background, or it could be like in general a different different background to theirs. However, they feel like you know, they like the way, you know, like they like the way you are interested in them, you know, they like the way that you're working maybe towards that, you know, to get their attention. They like that. What they're showing again is that, you know, they're kind of torn in between two things. Like I said, it's, to me, it's showing a person who likes the drama, you know, they're causing the drama. They're being like, oh my god, I so don't know what to do because that person likes me, but you know, like they're telling everyone about it probably, but they are so enjoying that. To me, they're so enjoying the fact they can cause the drama. They can talk uh, about you, about your feelings towards them. You know, it doesn't matter whether they're a guy or a girl. It doesn't matter. You know, they're telling everyone about it. They can. They're being so like, oh, I so don't know what to do. They might be feeling like, I mean, they might be showing that, you know, like, oh, you're being so terrible, you know, because you're trying to get their attention, you know, and they don't really know what to do, while they're so enjoying that. Like, oh my god, to me, this first group, I'm sorry, but to you, the person you've asked about is some kind of a drama queen to me. I don't know how to explain that, but they're like literally a drama queen to me. What they're showing is completely different to what they're feeling. They're showing like they're not interested at all, but secretly they like the attention you give them. This is how I can summarize this. Like, oh my gosh, it's just a drama queen, okay? Like, that person is a drama queen. They enjoy the attention, they love the fact, even if you just maybe spoke to them once, they would be telling everyone about it, and they're gonna make it something much bigger than it actually is. Okay, so let's see what the Romance Angel card is gonna tell us. It's gonna be the advice card for you, so what to do in that situation. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. Okay, but I have to tell you one thing. The past life relationship doesn't mean it's not always a good thing, okay? Because it could mean a few things. The first thing, to me, it means like there's something unfinished from your previous life, from your past life. So it means that person is showing again in your life because there's some unfinished business going on. The second option would be that you had some kind of promises going on in the previous life in your karma, and I would say it is possible with the Hierophant card over here. It's kind of like maybe you were married in a previous life, maybe you had some kind of relationship, maybe you had some vows, you know, like you promised that person that you're gonna be with them for eternity or whatever, and they're showing up in your life again. Or it could be that like you had a relationship, but a good relationship in the previous life, and they're showing up again. But I would not say it's that option. I would say this, it's the first option. It's an unfinished business, but it's really difficult to say what is that exactly. You know what, let me take another card. Maybe let me get another deck, because it's not gonna be good. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my Tarot of White Cards by Scarabeo, and let me ask, what can you clarify the past life relationship to me, please? Can you clarify the past life relationship card to me, please? Can you clarify the past life relationship to me, please? Okay. The Sun. All right. So what I'm getting from this card is, in the past life you might have had a child or children together. Let me get another card. We're making it more in depth. Like, whoops, so many cards are falling out. Okay, can you clarify this to me, please? Okay. So you might have a child, but one of you, I would say them in that case, was not very serious about it, but it still could be showing this child. Let me get another card just to clarify. Oops, just to clarify. Okay, this like literally just jumped out. Okay, I think I know what's going on. So it is a past life relationship. You had a family together, most probably, or one of you, well, I don't know whether you're a guy or a girl or whatever, but like you had a child together. It was a very it was like the sunshine of your life. However, one of you, most probably them, because to me, like, it's literally under these cards. That's one thing. And second thing, it's showing to me they're very immature. So they were very immature. They have decided to prefer fun over a family, and they left. So they left you, they left the family. So this is an unfinished business, okay? This is an unfinished business, definitely. Should I ask what to do? You know what, I'm gonna ask. Okay, this is serious. I just can't leave it like this, you know? Let me ask the Romance Angels what you can do about this unfinished business. What you can do about this past life relationship. Gosh, cards are falling out. So many. Okay, what you can do about this past life. Ooh. This card jumped out. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Well, we know that they're returning to your life. They're like from the past life relationship, but what else? What else? What else? What can you do about it? Retreats. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. All right. There we go. This is a very important message. We've got the message of retreat. Okay, so we've got two cards. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. No, it doesn't. Okay. So we've got this past life relationship. They're coming back to you again. They want your attention. They are coming back, obviously, from the past. It makes sense, from previous life. You've got the romantic feelings towards them, but you should retreat. You should retreat. It's unfinished business. You know what you should do? Some kind, either a ritual, if you're not into rituals and stuff like that. Just wait for the new moon. you know, just check the calendar, whatever new moon is coming in, and on the night of new moon, just say to the new moon, or you can write it down. I would say write it down on a piece of paper and then burn it. Obviously, be sure you're doing it in a fireproof dish with all the fire safety. Just write it down. You need to put it in your own words, but just do something that you release all the vows and all the promises you had with this person in the previous life, and then just leave it. Just forget about it. Just leave them alone. They just want your attention. But even in the previous life, they were immature, and they're still immature, and they will leave you in the end anyways. So I would say, just, you know what, just leave it alone. Just honestly leave it alone, because it's not gonna do any good for you, and it's not worth your time or your energy, honestly. Okay, so this is it for the group number 1. That was quite intense. Let's go to the group number 2. Okay, so the group number 2, we've got 3 groups of cards. We've got what do they show? Let's see, what do they show? Page of Pentacles, Emperor, and Page of Wands. All right, what do they show? They could be a fire sign or earth sign. Fire sign speaks more to me, especially the Aries, because we've got the Emperor card. It could be Aries, Sagittarius, or what is the next fire sign? Leo. There we go. Or it could be the earth sign, which is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. However, to me, like I said, it speaks more Aries to me, or fire sign in general. One of you could be that. One of you maybe is earth sign, and the other person is fire sign. Were you only thinking of one person when you were asking about it? Be honest, because we've got 2 pages, so it's kind of showing me 2 people. But it's okay. We're gonna focus on this one, because to me this one is more important. The person from the fire sign. All right. So what do they show? They show it's a little bit contradicting, because we've got the pages versus the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor, I would say, is like a king. Obviously, you know, it's like a king in the suits, but just with more energy. So we've got the pages, and they are showing me that this person is showing you that they just know you a little. They're just learning about you. They are just yeah, I think they might be showing you that they are just maybe no, that would be with the Knights. They're just new in your surroundings, or they just don't know you very well. I think this is what they're trying to show. They're also trying to show, they're showing that they're very stubborn, and they don't really need another person in their life, because they're fine with themselves. They are showing that they are very they're very stable, very grounded, you know. However, if anything, you know, if there was a call to action, they would take an action. They are ready for that. They have a lot of passion. They have a lot of energy. This is what they're showing you. And they, you know, especially if this is the Aries, it's very passionate sign in general. Like they are just fiery sign. They are full of this fire energy, and they will, you know, they will do whatever is good for the rest, pretty much. So I think that at the moment they're kind of observing you. They're showing that they're kind of observing you, you know, that they might not be 100% interested, because they're just trying kind of to get to know you, but they are just a little bit interested. They might show you a little bit of that, but they could be a little bit defensive as well. Let's see, how do they really feel? And we've got, oh, wow. So we've got the shadow side, which is the Devil, 4 of Cups, and the Sun. Well, they're definitely a fire sign to me. definitely, because we've got the sun under this. So Leo or Aries speaks to me the most. Okay, so how do they feel? They, wow, they are interested in you, but I think they are mostly interested in you because of your physical side. Let's say they find you very attractive, like physically, sexually attractive. They find you very interesting. They might have a little bit of fantasies about you. I'm not saying like there are some weird sexual fantasies, but they might be fantasizing about you. Secretly, I would say. We've got the Four of Cups as well. The Four of Cups is that I think they feel like Four of Cups. Okay. Okay, especially because they're under the Emperor. They are stubborn and they don't really want to see what you can actually offer them. This is what I'm getting from this card. They are seeing the things that they can already see. So they can see, let's say, the outer packaging, your body and everything, but they're not really interested in knowing a lot more about you. Maybe they're not interested really about your emotional side, you know. This is what I'm getting, especially because it's under the Emperor. So if it's Aries, it's a very stubborn sign. But we've got also the Sun. Sun is normally a very happy card. It's about getting more things uncovered, especially. How did I feel? I think they feel pretty positive about you in general, but they're not like extremely interested, if you know what I mean. Maybe you are kind of showing them that you've got so much to offer and you want to offer them more than they think. But they're just like, they're quite content with what they kind of have now. I think they're not interested in any kind of relationship. Okay, this is gonna be a summary. They're showing that they want to know more about you, you know, that if anything, if you give them any sign that they can like go and get some action going on, you know. They might show you that they might be talking about you. They might be talking with you, flirting with you openly, you know, things like that. But how do they feel? They only think about you like they have positive feelings towards you, but it's mostly like the sexual energy, I would say. And this four of Cups is showing me that they don't really want to know a lot about you. They're not really interested in that. They're not really interested in your feelings, you know. How do you really feel about them? They're kind of, if anything, they would be interested because of your body, because of your sexual energy. And let's see, what do we have here? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, so I would say, even if they're like chatting to you, they're being flirty or whatever, it's mostly because they if they could, they would, like, you know, have one night stand with you, or this kind of relation when, you know, you're just kind of like a friends with benefits, but there is no feelings really going on. Even though I feel like you want to give so much to them, you're interested in them, like you're honestly interested in them, you know, you're like, your feelings are there, but they don't really want to see that. They're not interested in anything serious. They like you, but it's more like a friends with benefits kind of thing. If anything, they would want to be friends with benefits, not really anything romantic going on. Right, so this is it for the group number 2. Let's see the group number 3. Group number 3, there we go. What do they show and how do they really feel? So let's see first, what do they show? Okay. So we've got cups, cups. Could be water sign, Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. Or what do they show? I think they show they're kind of hurt. They had to make a difficult decision in your life. What do they show? Maybe they were in a relationship not that long time ago, and either they left or that person they have been with left, and they're still like, they're showing a lot of hurt. They're showing that, you know, they're feeling abandoned. This is what they show. They also show that they're interested in a new relationship. It could be the relationship with you, we'll see in a moment, but they're definitely interested in a new kind of partnership. They're interested in commitment. They're interested in having, yeah, in having a relationship. They're also showing that, you know, they're really good, you know, they're really great catch, let's say. They are showing you that they're quite complete in general, because the world is all about completion. So I think what they're showing you is that they're very well balanced in every area of their life. Honestly, in every area of their life, they're showing that sorry, that they're literally ready, even though they might be still a little bit dramatic, because if it's a water sign, I am a water sign as well, we are a little bit dramatic sometimes, so they might be still showing a little bit of that. They might be talking still about how hurt they were, or they are still, because of the previous things that happened, but they're ready. They've closed the chapter no matter what, and they're ready to get something new. So let's see, how do they actually feel? So this was, what do they show? What do they show? How do they... No way. Look at this, guys. We've got 2 of Cups, and we've got literally another card, 2 of Cups underneath. Wow. Okay. So how do they really feel? They feel like... okay, Page of Swords. I think they feel like they can be talking about you, but they can be talking about, you know, the things that are like, maybe they are saying that they can, okay, they can feel that they can say they are interested in you. Okay, so this is how they feel. They feel like they can have actually a relationship with you. Wow, this is just amazing. 2 of Cups and literally 2 of Cups underneath. They feel like, you know, they are ready for that. They're ready for commitment. They are ready to be with you. They're ready for that relation going on. And I think honestly that, you know, it's just amazing. And they also feel that you know, they can survive, that they have survived no matter what, because like we've got this 5 of Pentacles here, and you know, they're kind of feeling that, you know, even though there were some difficulties, there was a winter in their life, they are this little flower over here who have survived the most difficult times, especially because it's under the card of the world. So they have survived this really difficult time in their life, the winter of their life, probably the abandonment, because I think now that they have been left, that the other person broke up with them, and yeah, they're ready now, you know, because they have survived. Wow, this is a really good reading, guys. This is amazing for the group number 3. It's nothing really complicated. It's just a really good thing. Yeah, but let me see what is the advice card from the Romance Angels. Very soon. Oh my god, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Guys, it's just clear. I don't think I have to explain anything anymore. Very soon, I think if you show them you're also interested in them and you're serious, and you know, you can create this partnership with them, then you know it's gonna happen very soon. Like, it just depends on you now, because they're ready. They like you. They're interested in you in a romantic way. In a very romantic way, you know. I think they really like you, and their feelings are very pure. You know, wow. It's a really amazing group. So group number 3, you're lucky, honestly, you're lucky. So it just depends on you now. It can be that can happen, this can happen, but you have to kind of decide if you want that, because if you're not interested in them in that way, just, I would say, just leave them alone, because they have this very strong romantic feelings towards you. Okay, and I don't think you want to hurt them if you're not interested, because I think because of they were hurt in the past, they kind of might be trying to guard themselves now. So they're showing they're interested in you, but they're kind of scared, if you know what I mean. So you just need to show them whether you're serious about it or you're just flirting with them and you don't take it seriously, so they will know what to do next. All right, so this is it for the group number 3. Really amazing reading. And let's see the last group. Let's see the group number 4. Group number 4, what do they show and how do they feel? So let's see, what do they show first? Okay, I am getting an air sign. Yeah, most probably Libra. Could that be Libra? Well, anyways, the air signs, we've got Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Sorry, and Aquarius, yeah. Well, anyway, so I'm getting one of these 3 signs. What did they show? I think from this card, I would say they show they're not very interested in you. That, you know, they might be even mean to you. I would say they might be like, you know, saying things that kind of hurt you, but and they're doing that in purpose, and it brings them kind of like this weird kind of satisfaction. Like, you know, when you're in school, literally, and you know how the boys are when they're kind of, I don't know, when they're like very young, you know, and they're like, if there is a girl they like, they're gonna, I don't know, they're gonna pull on their hair, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be saying things to her, like, you know, calling her stupid all the time, but that's kind of how they want to get her attention. So to me it is kind of like this. They like the fact that you're interested in them. They can see that you're interested in them. This is what I'm getting from this card, and I'm getting like, you know, they're trying to be so cool and collected, and like I said before, maybe even mean to you, you know, maybe talk to you in a mean way or talk down on you. This is what they show. They show they're cool and they don't really care, you know, like, oh, I'm so amazing, I don't really give a damn about what does she, he, or they think, say, feel, whatever. But let's see, how do they actually really feel? Justice, 7 of Pentacles, ooh, the Tower. How do they feel? I've got 2 major arcanas. How do they feel? How do they feel? I don't know if you can see, but to me these 2 cards are quite similar looking. At the posture is a very similar. And I think it's Libra, because I'm getting Justice here. I strongly feel it might be Libra or Libra energy going on. There might be having Libra somewhere in the chart, either Sun or Moon. How do they feel? Okay, let me start from this card. maybe, because I think even though they're being mean to you and they're saying mean things to you, they're kind of still being anxious about what is that going to bring to them, you know, what kind of result it's going to show, you know, if they're going to get your attention kind of by saying that. They feel like whatever they're mean to you, it's kind of like you know, having this, sowing the seeds for the future. I know it sounds really stupid, but this is what I'm getting. So I think this person is emotionally very immature for some reason. But we've got justice over here. So they feel like, I think to me, they feel like they're trying to defend themselves from something. And they're not really balanced with the actions over here. It's like the emotional imbalance to me. And we've got the Tower. How do they feel? They feel like once they're gonna show you their weaknesses, and once they're gonna show you that they like the attention you give them, this is all gonna go. This is all gonna be destroyed. That's it. And of the subject. There is no more. But you know what? I feel like getting a few more cards to clarify that. So let me see, what is the most possible outcome of that action? And for that, I'm just going to use the Tarot of White cards by the Lost Scarabeo. Can you clarify that, please? What is the most possible outcome? Oh, wow. Cards are flowing. What's the most possible outcome? Okay. Judgment. The Swords and Two of Swords. No, let me get another one. Aha. Right. So they kind of, even though they're feeling and showing you that they're cool, collected, and like they're guarding themselves and their feelings, they want a new start. They want they're waiting kind of for this divine timing to change something in their life, to change the way they're perceiving everything, and to start you know, to start a fresh new life. Again, this card, I don't know, to me speaks about Libra. I don't know, it's just, to me, everything in this speaks about Libra. One of you, I'm pretty much sure it's Libra. Either your sun sign is Libra, or your moon sign is Libra, or you've got Libra rising. I don't know, I'm just getting Libra everywhere. Or like air in general, because we've even got more swords. So many swords in this reading. What else? They kind of feeling trapped, which means they don't really know what to do. They feel like no matter what step they're gonna take, there's gonna be more obstacles. But so they're trying to be mean to you. However, internally, it's not what they really mean. I feel like everything in this person is really complicated, and there is a lot of contradictions going inside of them at the moment. So no matter what they do, they kind of feel like they can't really get to you. They don't know what to do. Like, look, we've got even two cards next to each other that have their eyes. They've got the blindfolds. So they don't really know what action they should take. And we've got the Two of Swords. And Two of Swords is the options, being on a crossroads, literally. Being on this crossroads with their decision. They kind of want to... There is a possibility they kind of want to start something with you. I'm not saying the relationship, because this is too big for saying that now. It's a massive word. It's not, there's nothing that says anything about the relationships going on here, honestly. But they kind of maybe want to know you better in that way. They kind of maybe want to have a normal talk with you, have a normal chat with you, start their life again, I feel. But they're kind of torn in between, like they because they're so focused in between two options, they're like really torn. I think, you know what, because we've got this 10 of Pentacles here, I think they're actually taken. They're taken, or they do have a family already. So because of that, they are trapped. They kind of like, you know, maybe they would be interested in you, but there is this other family. Let me get more cards, because this is quite complicated, you know. Let me see if they have another family or another relationship going on. Please clarify these cards for me. I feel like this is gonna be a really long video, by the way. Please clarify these cards for me. Is there another? Oh gosh, I'm sorry to say that there is another person. There is another person. There is definitely another person. There is two women going on, maybe even three. Well, definitely two. One and another. One and I mean you and another one. You and another one. We've got two queens over here, and we've got the High Priestess. I'm 100% sure there is another family. Okay, one of you is the water sign, and one of you is the fire sign. There are two opposite ones. I'm getting the Cancer and Aries strongly. However, it could be any water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or any fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And to me, they don't really want to reveal that. But there is another woman in their life. There is another woman. There could be even, like I said, the whole family. Not only, and they might not be even like having a wife or a partner. Because let's say if we're talking about you being a woman here, okay? Because I'm getting most of you is women who are watching me, so I would say there's another, yeah. So there is another woman in their life, another woman. They don't really want to tell you that. They're hiding that. They're trying to hide that. They're thinking whether it's a good decision. They're thinking whether what's going to happen. But one of you is definitely water, one of you is fire. And could be you being water, because the High Priestess is also about that. That's a very complicated situation going on here. Because to me, they might be hiding from you. They have a family. They have family. Can see children here, relationship, everything. Let's see what the advice card is. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. To me, this card is not talking about the start of any kind of relationship. It's kind of it signifies to me that you know that if you're honestly interested in that person, you just need to find out more information about them, especially because we've got High Priestess here as well. You need to find more information about them, because it's just they're hiding something from you. They're hiding a lot from you. They might be hiding another person. They might be hiding their family. They're feeling trapped. They're kind of interested in you. They're being very childish and immature. They're being very imbalanced in their life at the moment. They are interested in you because they like the attention you're giving to them. But they're quite torn between their family or their kids, their relationship and you, because they do have a little bit of feelings for you. They kind of, if possible, they would want to start something with you. It doesn't say anything about relationship or sexual relationship at all, but they would like to know you better. But there is another person. There is another person, 100%, million percent. There is another person going on. There is another person. Just find out more about them. Just check their background. Just make sure there is not another person, because I hope I'm not right about this. I hope I'm. Another person could be even with a whole family, with kids, with pets even, you know. A family, like not a fresh new family, like they do have family in general. Okay guys, this is it. This is it for today's reading. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you did like it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, because that means a lot to me and I would really, really appreciate that, and that would show me honestly, you know, like what kind of videos do you like, that you do like my videos. If you're interested in private reading, my the link to my Etsy shop, it's gonna be in the description box below. There's also my Instagram somewhere here, probably in this corner over here going on. All the links would be in the description box below. And yeah, and I hope it did resonate with you. If it didn't, please remember to take whatever did and just leave the rest, because this is a collective reading. The private readings you can book with me on my Etsy shop. And yeah, and have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, bye.